Hello everyone and welcome to the Kukuli Bushcraft channel. This is round about noon in Hedda. I'd have to look at my watch to know whether the sun is setting or rising. And this is the Bevercraft Ax3, a little hatchet I've been testing out for the last month or so. Now that is a nice looking axe. Hand forged, really nice leather cover. These Ukrainian companies, the leatherwork really is impressive. You've got a nice thick welt in there. The snap works really well. It comes with a belt loop. So yeah, this is going to be the first one of my little gripes, is that it's a little bit too tight. I can wet it and stretch it a little, but yeah, to get the axe out, it also could do with being a little bit more rigid. But again, it looks fantastic. I've got it on this belt with my Bevercraft Bushcraft knife, which is an excellent knife. I've been using it today. Yeah, so I've got a link in the description to this axe, and I get maybe 10% or something off the sales. And I really would like to be positive about this axe, but there's a couple of things that I don't really like. I mean, I don't care that I've never made any money off YouTube, and this would be the first time. And for political reasons, I'd really like to support anything made in the Ukraine, and I really do not want to support anything made in China. I don't talk about politics on this channel. That's the first time, it's going to be the last. This is insignificant. There's a little bit of damage around the head. You can see there. It's kind of chipped. It is chipped there. I mean, it's still intact inside the eye, and I really don't think that's an issue. Apart from that, it fits snugly and it's good. But the other thing is the edge that it came with a convex edge, but it was so convex it was nearly round. I've done quite a bit of work on that. I still need to do more. I've heard plenty of other people saying that their Bevercraft axes came sharp. Well, mine didn't. It might just be the look of the draw, but not everyone's got access to an angle grinder, and not everybody's got this much time to spend reprofiling their axes. I finished it off in the kitchen on the workshop. The workshop being particularly quiet in this case because of the copyright on the music that I was playing while I was sharpening. The volume is turned off. After sharpening, it's better. It's not perfect. I still think that I need to do a little bit more work. Any footage that you see in this video without snow is before sharpening, and even before sharpening it did really a good job of harvesting fat wood. Before I worked on the edge, I took it into work. I did some small scale limbing, cut a couple of small trees, and also on my days off I tried doing a little bit of carving. What a difference a few weeks make. This is like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. it's a better carver now, but it is going to be a really good carver in the next video. For small firewood prep, it works well enough, and really an axe of this size, carving and preparing small firewood, that's what it's intended for. And again, I apologise for the poor light. Smell that one. Smells good, doesn't it?
What is it?
It's called fatwood. So there was a branch on the tree and it died, and around the bottom, oh, I'm actually filming at the moment, that discoloration there, that lights really well. So do you want to try that with the ferro rod as well?
Okay.
Yes. When it comes to splitting, for one thing, I need to thin the bit out a little bit more so it gets more bite. But yeah, it flares out nicely here. So you get it past this point and it should pop the log open. But the bit is a little bit too long, I think. And the taper should be closer to the cutting edge. And another thing, with the bit being so wide and the actual splitting bit being so, where it flares out being so small, it's quite easy to kind of miss. I got asked to choose an axe or a knife, and the reason I chose this one was the curved bit, because I don't have an axe with a curved bit like this, and I thought it would be really nice for carving, which I'm sure it will be once I get the edge sorted a little bit. They've been calling this a splitting axe. I'd say it's definitely more of a carving axe. The curved handle I really like. Being curved, it may compromise the strength a little bit, unless the curve follows the grain precisely. With an axe of this size, I don't think that matters, because it's not going to get all of that much grief. The main selling point of this hatchet, I'd say, is, well, look at it, it's really pretty, and it's all handmade, hand forged, and yeah, that's really nice. From a practical perspective, for the price, it's round about $100. I think you can get something that would work better for cheaper. Also, being handmade, the actual condition of these axes when you get them may vary a little, and you might be luckier than I was. I still need to do a little bit more work on the edge. I'm going to thin the handle down a little bit, and after all of that, I'm going to have an excellent carving axe. Well guys, there we have it. That's all I've got for you today. Thank you very much for watching. Please give us a thumbs up, drop us a comment, and there is a link in the description where you can look at this axe some more. As for the edge, they might not all be quite like the one that I've got. They're all handmade, so they're all going to be different. It's always good to support companies that make things by hand rather than mass produced plastic things. And also it's definitely good to support companies that are based in war-torn countries whose economies really do need a little bit of help. Yeah, there we go. The Bevercraft Ax3. See you next time. Bye for now.